You think that we should play Golgari? Hmm. Larry, you feel like that's a good idea? Dealer's choice. Let's try this real quick. You're here for the ride? Hell yeah. Me too, man. Sprote. Give it a shot. Hey, what's up, dog? I don't know, man. We got a couple of options tonight. We got a couple of options. Uh, Clawed our way back a little bit, so not trying to squander that, but we'll see. Boof. Oh, we got a thieving. There's Russian Dread. What deck do you like most right now? That's a hard question. Uh, that's a real hard question. Black Vampires is pretty good. I'm pretty mad at all my decks right now. All of them are acting a fool. Grixis Heist is fun. I haven't played it very much though. All right, 40% chance of instant winning the game. Boof, boof. Let's see what he's got here. He might play removal on the Bloodletter. The mono black crime is good. Skeletons is really fun. There's a lot of fun stuff right now. Lootmonger, yeah. You can grab one. What's up, Trixie Moto? Trixie Moto XD. He's gonna play removal on that. Yep. I might have to get, because of Heist and Control, I might have to get out of Alchemy. For real. Heist is taking over the format. What's up, Master Nightshade? Soveski. Gonna play more heist on me. Kill that one. Boof. We're gonna do that. You don't want that. Unfortunately, heist is just brokenly powerful. Especially if you have a powerful deck, it makes your deck much worse. So there's like almost no way that I can beat this guy right here because he's just stolen so much shit from me. Here was Oathsworn. Boom. Especially since it's essentially a control deck. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what you're facing here. You might have another counterspell. So that's the thing, is you, because of the colors, you can just, look at that. You can just load up on fucking counters. Yeah, alright. Alright. Boof. We might have slowed him down a little bit, depending. Pass. What, I don't know what he has here. Boof. Schism. Might have another counterspell, who knows. Boom. Triumph and get away. He's gonna heist twice. Oh yeah, we got a long while till we get somewhere new. We got many a day. It's just impossible to get out of these traps. Once they got you heisted, it's so hard to get out of these traps. Yeah, he's got me here, because no matter what I do, he's going to counter me or play removal on it. Unfortunately, I think I got to stay out of alchemy for a while. Heist really fucked up the game, especially now that everyone's fucking running it. It's the secret's out. Hey, what's up, Grey Now? We'll try it in standard. Oh, why didn't it click? My gamer tag? What are we talking about? There we go. Yeah, Roburn Black, the Legend of Roburn Black. So Roburn Black was a paladin character that I played in Wrath of the Righteous, the pen and paper Wrath of the Righteous. And you've heard of probably the video game Wrath of the Righteous. Well, it was a Pathfinder game. They had the paper version of it. And I played that. And he was probably one of my all-time favorite characters I've ever played, playing Dungeons and Dragons. So, he was a paladin, blood rager. So Pathfinder had a system where they had combination classes where they essentially said, okay, what we have here is basically a sorcerer and a barbarian combined. They came out with a bunch of combination classes. So they'd be like, oh, this is a bard and they would combine stuff. So they would say, okay, this is a fighter and a rogue, or we're calling it a swashbuckler. It's got sneak attack, but it also fights, you know. One of the things they combined was the sorcerer and the sorcerer and the barbarian. So you could literally be a spellcaster who also went into a rage. The thing about going into a rage is that one of the things about being a barbarian is that it removed the alignment restriction for getting a barbarian rage. You remember you have to always be chaotic when you're a barbarian, right? That's one of the kind of the rules of D&D barbarianism, is you have to be chaotic. So it said, well, you don't have to anymore. You can just be whatever. You can be whatever alignment. And I said, all right, well, I'm taking Blood Rager and I'm combining it with, look at this flood right here. And I'm combining it with Paladin. And since we're only fighting demons, I'm going to choose Paladin, and I'm going to both simultaneously smite and go into a rage simultaneously. I will do both. And it was incredibly bustedly powerful. I utterly destroyed everything. So I had a Celestial Blood Rager line from a sorcerer. So I got bonuses to strength and constitution. And I could smite people using smiting. So if I fought a lot of, and the whole thing is a crusade. You're fighting against demons of hell. You're fighting your way into hell. So every single encounter, Roburn, he just massacred people. And it was mythic rank. It was a thing called Mythic Legends, which you had like these superpowers. You had basically super versions of everything. I was like one-shotting bosses. If you're familiar with the way power scaling in Dungeons and Dragons works, I was doing thousands, sometimes tens of thousand points of damage in Dungeons and in the way Pathfinder, and that is not normal to be doing that enormous amount of damage. And I had the funniest lines. He just was a really, really funny character. He was unbelievably powerful. I cracked everything in half. It was probably one of the more fun games of Pathfinder I ever played. And so I started naming everything after a while. I started naming everything Rover Black when I started getting updating my gamer tags. I don't know how many years ago, 5 or 6, 7 years ago or something like that, when I was, starting to just kind of change what I called myself. I don't know. I think I got a new Xbox and I didn't want to use my old one that I had since I was fucking 16. So I used Rover and Black and I started using Rover Black for everything. So yeah, that's where it comes from. You gonna counterspell it again. Counterspell it again. Counterspell. Yeah, he was really funny. He just said the funniest lines. I beat up this greater demon so bad in the game that it caused a succubus to turn good. She didn't want to be a succubus anymore. She wanted to help people. And so one of the jokes was that he was so powerful, he was such a powerful warrior, that he metaphysically turned a hoe into a housewife. Which is, while a little bit misogynistic, metaphysically was actually accurate as to what happened, which is to say that a succubus got redeemed just by watching me beat a guy so bad, which is very funny. Yeah, the character did a lot of funny things. If you're familiar with D&D, I also exploded a Balrog so hard that it caused a chain reaction of exploding other Balrogs. Ooh. What do we got here? Temporary lockdown. Eat Venom value 2 or less. If Elder Scrolls 6 is a little... Oh, wow. Okay, that's where we're going. We're going to do that. All right, he's going to lose. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I love Paladin characters. And I don't feel like and that's the thing. Roburn was such a badass. He was not a righteous. He didn't act like Mr. Goody Two Shoes, which for some reason is the reason Paladins are always played as Mr. Goody Two Shoes. Oh no, we shan't ever do that. He was looking for action. He was like, I am here to kill demons. I'm here to kill them as violently and as terribly as possible. I crave it. I crave violence against evil. I wish for it every day. He wasn't an anti-hero. He was a hero. He hated demons. He was going, and I mean, again, metaphysically, ontologically, demons are ontologically evil. They're made of pure concentrated evil. There was nothing. He was like, there is no sin and violence against something that is purely people. He would work with people if it was a cultist, if it was an evil priest, but demons, bro, you were done. You were done. You pack it up, man. It was over, man. You know, you were cooked. And he was gleeful in his desire for violence against demons, and craved it, and wanted it, and encouraged it. Who agrees wholeheartedly about demons? Let's make you waste one removal. Fierin? Oh, she doesn't like them. I didn't know. Does she want to kill 6 billion demons? You're gonna do it. Boof. Boof. There you go. Play another removal. Boof. 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 Wow, is that in the manga? Is that in the actual manga? Or did they add that in for later? Boom. Boom. Okay. Fierin the Slayer. Let's do this. Boom. Boof. Boom, boom. Yeah, he was Doomslayer with basically a little bit more charisma. He loved his job. Boom. Bloodletter of Haklazats. Boom, 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 boom. He's got this. He's gonna discard me. I hope he did. I hope he fucking counterspells it. Boom. 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 Get to draw a card. Is he gonna lose one? No, you don't want to lose one. He's trying to hold off so I can't dread him here, but he's gonna be in bad shape soon. Okay. I hope he activates some so he can't activate it. Yeah, he didn't really be less than suboptimal. I need to get rid of that. I need to get him to get rid of that. Whatchamacallit there. There we go. Hit. Boom. Down to 2. Okay. Boom. He's got very few choices right here. There we go. What's he got here? He's got 3 steps ahead. Draw. And then discard. He's going to gain some life there. Boom, 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 boom. Down to 2. Let's find out what he's got in that pretty hand. If he's got a counterspell, we'll draw it out. There we go. There we go. Yeah. 4. Land, Sheldred. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Got him. Hey, what's up, Vorpal? I've only watched 1 episode of Ferrarin, but what I do know is that I like to see her be eaten by a mimic. I don't know why that's funny to me, but it's never not funny. Hey, what are you running, Granite? Can't handle poison? I know. Poison is always a problem for meta. Why does she always fall for a mimic? Is there like something, do we find anything out about why she's always being eaten by a mimic? And also, how are mimics not that dangerous? That's also funny because she gets chomped by them constantly, but never dies. They're obviously not. They're obviously not super lethal because you can detect if it's a mimic about 90% of the time. She puts her face in that 1%. Okay, I see. Boof, hit, pump, boop, boop. Okay. Zoetic. Ooh, nice. 7/6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll block. And we'll do this. Boom. We'll say we'll pay 3 life. Boom. Boom. Another Zoetic Glyph. Wonderful. No attacks. That's a 5/4. How did he do that? How did he turn her into a loot goblin? Himmel the hero. I don't need another mana. I've got enough right here. Okay. I'm scared of a counter spell, but how about this? There we go. No blocks. Take it. I have 6. Half their life. Half their creatures. No, we're going to do that. Working overtime 5 hours, want to catch a few minutes. Well, thank you for coming by. We appreciate your time. Hit. Saw braided. Oh, you're going to have to sacrifice somebody to hit that. Was that worth it? Ping me for 1. It's 6. Half their creatures. Discard. We'll do that. He's going to lose 7 life. Has to sacrifice Gold Forge Thopterus. Boom. Boom. Very nice. He's used 2 of his Zoetic Glyphs. That's going to be a 4/4. Wabango. IR's Oathsworn. Coffee Cool. He came out aggressive. I'll give him that much. He came out very bold and spicy, but I think he's starting to fade a little bit here. Dread will make you do that. Alright, he's probably got another trick here. He's going to be able to make some sort of something here, and it sucks, but we'll see what's up. I'm sure he has some sort of trick or trap. Trick or treat. Boof. He's got a Serum Snare. Can proliferate to 5. He's got another Serum Snare. Can proliferate to 5, 6. And he can do anchorages away right there. Beautiful. Down to the wire. Fucking artifact control. Miserable time, but it works. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum ba dum. No name. Beyond Journey's End. Yeah, it was very slow. I mean, the first episode is good, but not very much happens. It's really the setup for what's going to happen. I like the concept of, you know, how do long-lived fantasy creatures deal with, obviously, what's going to be human loss. You talk about that in Lord of the Rings, and it's never fully explored, but, you know, you have that situation with Arwen and whatchamacallit. You know, there's a long explanation of why it's harsh. Why being a long-lived fantasy race that has relations with any kind, friendships, romantic, you know, business. It's a tricky way of looking at things. You got something that lives 500, 1,000 years. How do they live with these things, and how do they it is a very fun concept, and you know, it's something that Tolkien talked about. It's as old as the modern fantasy. It's as old as modern fantasy, so this guy's we're just gonna hit Azorius, I guess, from here on out, huh? We're just gonna hit Azorius forever. We do that. Here comes the board wipe. Thousand Moon Smithy. Oh yeah, they love fucking artifacts recently. They fucking are in love with artifacts. Discard a card. Boom. Emperor, probably. Or removal. He can't abide by this. He's controlling. Boom. Hit. He's got another removal in hand, doesn't he? Damn. My man hates this shit. I read a smattering of Dragonlance for a while ago. I'm not that huge a fan of it. I wouldn't say that I'm in love with Dragonlance. I know Kryn, isn't it Kryn? Yeah, the Brothers War, and well, the original Brothers War. Lol. Yeah, you had Roslin and whatever his name is. Yeah, I know of it. My buddy was real into Dragonlance. He really liked it. I think because it's Hasbro, it's going to be kind of hard. I don't know who owns... Wait, does TSR... Or not TSR, come on. What am I talking about here? Create... New. He's going to do a South of Moon Smithy right there. All right. Let's end it. I don't know who owns it. I think also Weissman, Hickman, and Weiss own it. So that's a whole other thing. I just want to play a game that's not fucking Control, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. This is just boring. I don't care. I don't want to sit through this anymore, man. Like, honest to God, I just don't want to sit through this horseshit anymore. Just give me a fucking game, like a regular game of Magic. That's all I'm asking for. I'm really tired of the Control meta. There's nowhere to go. It's Control and Alchemy. It's Control and Standard. Usually one of them is off Control, but man, they're just both on one recently, man. It's really, really miserable. That's my biggest problem with the game right now. I'd say about 70 to 80% of what you run into is going to be Control. It is really bad. It's in Standard, it's in Alchemy, it's literally everything. It's just boring. It's just boring. Hey, we really need to get something else through here. Wait, why was I not able to... Let's take that. Boom, boom. Boom. Okay. Hey, what's up, Nukes? 7K9, Jake Spears said. I don't know what that means. It's very cryptic. Corpses of the Lost. Very nice. We'll take that out. Boom, boom. Sheldrissy, the Apocalypse. Wabango. Boom. Tango. 4. Ooh, very nice. He's got his own dude. Boom, boom. All right. %40 chance of an instant win. If that's not a removal. The Nukes. Yeah, the Nukes is here. He's usually here, he says. He says he's lurking and jerking. Oh, he's going to go for it. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Evens out. Bop. Bop, 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 bop. Hopefully he doesn't have the kill card. I'm begging he doesn't have the kill card. Oh, he went for that one. Okay. So if this is a mana, no blocks. If this is a mana, it's an instant death. Instant death. There you go. Sniped. It's been a month since I played this, or version of this. Mario's 3 action. Yeah. It's been a month since I've done this combination deck, and I feel like I've gotten it down to about razor's edge, you could say. The Tanuki suit. Oh, yes, the Tanuki suit. Tanukis are like Japanese raccoons, right? They're just basically a Japanese raccoon. If I remember correctly. It's essentially what we're dealing with here. Let's bat him, stat him, and swat him. Oh. Case of the Stash Skeletons or the Tiny Bones joins up. Interesting. Let's go with joins up. I need mana here. 41% chance is not great. Do stash. Boom. Boom. That'll work. Praetor. Now we have our card draw engine up. Boom. Pop. Chicka chop. Bot doo wop. Cheerio. Bot doo wop. Chicka chop. But remember Hanson? Direct removal. Long goodbye. Boom. That's fine. Tiny Bones. It's just fun to say Tiny Bones. All right. You do that. Take it. Shake it. Wake it. There's Aclazotz and Dread. Judge Dread. No blocks. We'll take it. Oh, he's gonna steal it? Circle gets the square. Okay. All right. Tiny Bones. Okay. Wait, why did that happen? Let's Zots him, slots him, and bots him. Whoa, cowboy. What are you doing, man? What are you doing, bro? Lose 2 life. That better be a kill card in your hand. There better be 2 of them. Nope, he's dead. He's super dead. He's super dead. Even if this is a kill card. Well, he can draw. No, that, see, you got it. Nope, there you go. All right. Well, he went out the Warriors way there. Kagome. Inuyasha. Kagome. Inuyasha. Kagome. I used to watch that shit. 2004, 2005 Adult Swim. Yeah. They made fun of it on Adult Swim. They would made Hellsing. Hellsing was pretty good. Remember Vampire Hunter D? What was a bunch of other ones? Those were pretty good jams back in the day, you know? All right, he's going first. Hell's coming with him. I am the righteous hand of God. Ooh, okay. Swinging. Banging. Boom. Bang. Tectonic Hazard. Boom. Boom. Give me a treasure. This is why I like Schism. Schism's not easy to beat against mono red. Yawgmoth. No, we need mana. I don't think people realize how Toonami absolutely kind of changed the shape of American culture. Like, Toonami was huge. Everybody watched Toonami. Like, you went to school the next day and talked about what you saw on Toonami. Like, it made a whole generation of kids just get into it. If anything, like, that one thing... yeah. Phyrexian. boof. He's got to he don't even have enough mana to kill it unless he does it. Usually 3 to do 5. Oh, there he goes. Yeah. Oh, he had the slick shot. Okay. All right. There's that. How's about we do bat? So if this guy eventually gives me some fucking mana, if I get a mana off the top, I'll be okay. If not, I'm dead. He's going to foretell that. Smash the dust. Prowess. 1. Bang. Boof. Yawgmoth. He can lightning bolt him immediately. I might have a problem with mana in this deck. 42% chance I might need to add an extra one. Because I'm having a little bit of trouble getting through. He also just had fucking bullets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, he immediately had every bullet. If he's got another slick shot, I mean, what can I do? Boom. Well, it doesn't matter. He's got trample and... He's got trample and fucking... menace, so he can do it. Yeah. Ancestral anger. Doesn't matter. The L. He just had bullets and bullets and bullets, and we had nothing off the top. Let's take a look under the hood real quick. $24 lands on a 2/4. How come I don't draw? Fanatical Offering. Insatiable Avarice. It's not always great in a situation. We're going to cut down on that. Tech TV, ZD TV. What was the other one? That was a G4. I miss G4. Attack of the Show. X-Play. Remember those? Remember 2005 TV? Oh yeah, Degenerate Hours. You're gonna have a shitload of heist right now. It is heist central out there. It is Heist City, USA. YouTube. First of all, I got 2 things to tell you, YouTube chat. 1, you're not liking. 2, you're not talking. I can deal with 1. I can't deal with both. Either you need to start liking that shame button after being called out, or you need to start saying hi to me in the chat. I'm so lonely. Yeah, control. Thran Spider. Pay 3 life. Get rid of it. This is huge control right here. Just, you can't even imagine how big the control is right now. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, what's up, Will Tharp? Let's go for that. So he is just going to absolutely fuck me off, huh? He's just going to play Exile forever here. You're not liking the decks I've putting together. Okay. Generally, people would not sub if they did not like the content. So, oh yeah, this guy's just got Exile forever. This is boring. No, it's you literally said not much liking. Oh, how you doing? You said not much. See, that's why we got to put a comma there. Not much liking some of the decks you put together. I'm not playing. This is boring. There you go. Let's put a comma right in there. This is boring. I'm not fucking playing that shit, man. Fucking lock out every goddamn fucking thing I play. I hate control so much, bro. If we run into a heist, I'm leaving immediately. So we're gonna see. Is this current deck on the Discord? No, it is not on Discord. There you go. Okay. There you go. You see how it came off? That's what I was like, hey, I newly subscribed to you, man. I don't like the decks you're making. I was like, okay. I didn't really know how to respond to that, Mr. Tharp. Hey, man, I'm new here. I fucking hate your shit. I hate it. Which is, I mean, you gotta admit, it's pretty funny. Like, oh, this is heist. Vein Ripper, we actually don't need that. What's this ad? This is MTG Arena MTG Assistant AetherHub. If you're interested, it's the AetherHub MTGA Assistant. That's pretty good, man. Haters, man. Haters get up early in the day to hate, man. They do. Hey, Trex. Raska's Fall. This is so fucking boring, man. I'm so fucking bored of this shit. That's 7? Yeah, sure. He's going to counterspell it, but we got to draw it out of his hand one way or the other. Oh, he didn't. Okay. Draw 2. Blow belly. Let's do that. Hopefully he doesn't have the exile, the removal, the knockback, or whatever. He's got to proliferate. Target opponent loses half their life. Auto pay. Serum Snare. Very nice. There. We do this, and then we say, hey, you know what you can have, man? You can have a bunch of cards, dude. Enjoy those cards. I hope you really like them. I hope they go great for you. Bye-bye. We got 2 ways to win. We have the classic Avarice, or we have the classic Sheldred Avarice, and the new Dread Vampire. So, yeah. It's, you've got 2 ways to watch. Which is what the whole combination of this deck. I did 1 mono black that was Avarice, 1 mono black that was forced card draw. And I said, hey, let's get the peanut butter and the chocolate and the peanut butter. You know? Why not? $12 mana on split, but it's always lopsided. Have you tried running 61 card? Trex, how was your stream, by the way? Grin out, what's up? Nice. Double lands? You got to put in double lands, man. Try 61 cards. It was really good. Lunasm, we're going to try him in a little bit. He can't help it. He's got to discard me. Schism or Alclazats. He's smarter going after Alclazats. All right. So he said, no, I'll have 1,000,000 Alclazats before I ever take out Schism. Boom. Hope you had a good time either way. Cackling Observer. Enters the battlefield, reveals each non-land card. You choose one of them. When it leaves battlefield, exiles or seeks. A game. Oh, it's the first time I've gotten Sleepy Hadron. Because I'm a large Hadron Collider. Taze is a problem, by the way, guys. She's a big goddamn problem. If you don't know, Taze is a serious fucking card. Hit in Necropolis. That sucks. Boom, boom. Lose. Taze. Gopher. Boom. And I'm flooding right here. Oh, wow, I'm flooding. I'm flooding good. Market Gnome. I'm flooding real spicy like. Hey, that's a good one. Boof. Flame of the West. That's pretty good. Swing in. Yeah, nice. Nice. Oh. Still an L. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, keep emoting. Keep emoting, Foil Master. You got this. Yeah, keep doing it. Emote your way out of that one, Foil Master. All right, last one, boys. Top deck hero, man. It happens. It does 9 damage. That combo, the Sheldred combo, does 9 damage. So it's like, you know, they always say, I count 6 shots. I always say I count 2 guns. Like, I have 2 combos that annihilate you. Blink deck. I haven't seen the Blink deck. Oh, I don't like this opener. Mullet. Oh, that's a bad opener, too. Well, I mean, we have our starting combo. We'll have to draw into some stuff, but... Four of dual lands? I mean, I put a lot of dual lands. I'll show you in a minute. Grenout, if you give me a minute, we're going to go look at some stuff here. Yeah, we'll go look at some stuff real quick. Triximoto. What was the Blink deck? I don't remember that. Maybe I'm wrong for not remembering that. Hey, there's that. Let's do this one. Wobango. Let's do that. It's gonna probably charge up. Boom. Yeah. Boom. Let's do Aclazotz. Boom. No blocks. Boom. Boom. Tajik. Sorry, bub. Nice little finisher right there. I got you, Grinnell. This is gonna be the last game right here, and we're gonna show you a little bit of those zombies. Is it zombies? I never thought I'd see the day, but cool combos. I modified it quite a bit, Lunasm. I like the outlying idea, but there was some, for me at least, there was a little bit of clunky bits here and there. There was stuff that the tap land situation was crazy. I figured that was because you didn't have the paid lands. You probably didn't have enough wilds. But yeah, you had like maybe 8 lands that came in tapped, double lands, and I was like, no, we're too slow here. This is whether or not you realized it or not. That's an aggro deck, man. That deck is meant to fly. It just absolutely batter somebody, just overwhelm them at astonishing speeds. Boof, boof. Mana, we don't need it. Put it down, why not? Yeah, that deck is a peacock. It's born to fly. And so the biggest hiccup I was having was again was that I wasn't going fast enough because I kept hitting those double lands. That was probably my number one problem right there. Boom. Rush of Dread. Sure, I'll take it. Let's put down Aclazotz. Boom. Seal from Existence. Very nice. Is he going to hit me? Boom. Boom. Dude's got some hard questions to ask himself. Okay. All right. He's going in. Word in the Inner Sky. Okay, so if I do half, I have 5, I have 6, so I could do 3, sacrifices creatures, loses half their life. Yeah. That's bad. It's bad, guys. Well, there's no black in it, for one thing. I would say traditionally there is a lot of black in the deck, but I added that lunar zombie, that crazy Is It zombie, the Stitcher zombie, and he's a silly guy in there. Look at this. Yeah, okay, hitting him. All right, back in the saddle. Snap back to reality. Up there goes Rabbity. Up there goes gravity. All right, guys. I mean, when it all comes down to it, I think you just have to go mono black. I think at the end of the day, that's the warm embrace that will carry you home. Is just going to be mono black. You know, it's just going to be the comforting, destructive power of evil of the swamps. Oh, the fetid nightmare that it is. The new Av. You like it, you know it, you love it. Get to playing it. I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye. Well, that's the mono black in the can. Let's take a look right here. Okay, so let me show you something. Lunazim. 2 people I need to talk to. Lunazim. Grin out. We're going to take a look at this right here because I actually really like this deck. It actually pulled off some really good combos. This is how much double lands I have. I have a grand total of 9 double lands here. Okay, I took out the ones that... The only one that I still have that's ping is Eroded Cavern. Because I do like the ping. I only put one of Hidden Volcano, but between Hidden Volcano and... we had like 4 of those. So we had like 4 of those, and 2 Hidden Volcanoes and 2 of the other ones. So it was like 10 tap lands. That was too heavy. That was too heavy on the tap. Now we only have 4 tap lands, which I'm not crazy about, but we're not that quick. I adjusted some of the levels of here. I took out the other Geralf. I made this alchemy legal. And then I also put in the Crown Violent Cacophony right there. Because it's a second spell card, so it works with Geralf perfectly. And yeah, it all just works together pretty well. So we're going to try this out real quick. It did work for me pretty effectively. We'll try it once in ranked and then see how it goes from there. It's okay, Lunazim. Stignox, I have to give a big ups to Stignox for hardest working man in show business over here. He's literally going into the Discord and fixing a man's land base. If there's one thing that I know Stignox likes, he likes a nice land base. He really likes to see it. Also, nice use of Excavation Explosion because, ooh. Third Path Iconoclast. Okay. This is gonna beat the shit out of me, by the way. I'm gonna lose terribly to this deck. Ruby, Ruby, Ruby. He's gonna make this remove. That's an instant. Hit. Okay. Flowering of the white trees. Really gonna push it. Push it real good. We'll do that. Yeah, unless you have like 3 kill cards in your hand, this is gonna utterly annihilate you. Alright, so I definitely made a mistake by playing this in Alchemy. Even as fast as this is, it's not fast enough to do this shit. How much is that? It's Ward 1? Oh, yeah, I can't even do it. So we do Zoetic Glyph. Yeah, we just got gunned down. The whatchamacallit, is it Legends is probably one of the strongest decks in the game. So there's not much you can do. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, there's just not much you can do, period, against it. See that? Yeah, it's one of the strongest in the game. Boom, 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 We're going to try unranked just so you can see what I did here. Hopefully we won't lose rank. I don't think I'll lose it after 1. Okay. Yeah, no, we just got gunned down. I knew I shouldn't have played it in alchemy. That was a stupid idea, but let me play it in unranked just so we can see how it goes. Yeah, the only way you win against that deck is if you immediately have like 5 or 6 kill cards in your hand. Not even 5. 3. 3 kill cards will do it. Yeah, or some exile. Some instantaneous exile or board wipes. It's too aggressive. It's probably one of the more... I'm surprised more people don't play that in alchemy, to be honest. Because it's very effective. It's super effective. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, that's actually really good because I can start there. See, even that desert, I wish I had that faster. I wish I had that faster, man. Even that desert is, I'm starting to regret it. Because third path would have been perfect to lay out, and then we're really getting aggressive on him. Because this is very much a push, 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 push. You know, don't let him up. Okay, so we actually got it there. Boom, boom. File like Landriel. Let's do that. Let's do Zoetic. See that? All of a sudden, turn 3, we're hitting for big boy damage. And then he's like, whoa. 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 Where did that come from? You know? Iron Crag. I don't think that's going to do it, homeboy. No witnesses. Discover 3. Slick sequence. Boom. Another removal? If it's another removal, we're going to have a problem. It's Massacre Girl. Yeah, it does bounce back from wipes pretty easily. It does bounce wipes pretty nicely. Slick sequence. If he's got another removal, we're in bad shape. But again, if we're getting hit and hit and hit and hit, he's gonna equip 7. Boom. Let's see. There's Cacophony guy. Let's do this. Shark. Shark. Yeah, so we can do 7. Big fan, Jay. Amid a mythic rank doing your big heist deck. Thank you so much, Quavonda Bell. Welcome to the show. Make sure you like. I'm glad you like the heist deck. That brought a lot of people in. Heist is a powerful mechanic, and that brought a lot of people in to come see what it was all about. He's going to hit for the 7. Is he going to go for the wipe? Nope, he didn't have it. My Chemical Romance. That's that guy's name right there. Yeah. If they can pull from their graveyard, things get dicey quick. Yasmat. Thank you, Cookies. Cookies, I see that you did :T, and I think you meant :3. Let's be honest with ourselves. :T is not you. :3 is. Will, I didn't mean to roast you so hard, Will Tharp. It just was really funny. You're like, hey, Jay, I don't like your decks. big fan. Big fan. Your decks kind of fucking suck. You do. But in YouTube, you did :T. And I'm like, we all know what that means. It's let's be honest. It's :3. Slippy Baka is also very good for you. Counterspell. Ooh. Destroy target non-outlaw. We get to discover. I love that because it punishes ops for playing for killing it. That's like the old joke is you can help your uncle if you're at a rodeo, right? You can help your Uncle Jack off a horse, or you can help your Uncle Jack off a horse, which is those are two different things. You know, you got to be careful. Silent Snow said, "Sing a song." What song would you like, Snow? It starts with one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't really matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time all I know. Time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Trying to hold on, you didn't even know to waste it all just to watch you come. Held everything inside, even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of the time I tried so hard and got so far. I hope I did it right. I've listened to that song long enough that I feel like I did it correctly. Oh, what do you want to redeem? What pet do you want? Oh, he hated that Zoetic Glyph. Woof. Woof. He hated that shit. All right. I don't have the snow globe. I already made Snow my pet. And if Snow's... Oh, look, it's a shark. Oh, by the way, Snow, did you see what I have here? Shark. We'll get rid of, that guy's a shark, too. Discard 2 cards, Iconoclast, for sure. And he's out of there. Shark. It was sharks versus sharks in this one. Buggyman, 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 Buggyman. Zyran, you been here? Or am I losing my mind? Where is my mind? You're going to sleep, Snow? Yeah, you'll see me tomorrow. Yeah. Hey, Fernan Rivera. Yeah, Snow will see me tomorrow real good. I've been ignoring you. No, I feel like I talked to you already. Yeah, oh yeah. Well, Buggyman was watching hockey. He's Canadian. He can't... I think it's illegal not to watch hockey. I think they have like little reporter boxes on your house, okay? And if the hockey isn't on, police come and take you away. They check. They check. They're like, you got to go to a hockey re-education camp. It's terrible. I mean, I'm from Michigan. I know from hockey. It's not mandatory Michigan, but I mean, you don't support the Wings, it's going to be an issue. You know? Canada, on the other hand, is a whole other... Bye. He's gonna say, "Hey, buddy, heard you're not watching the game there, man. Leafs were on, and I saw that you just were flipping around an old movie. I don't think you know that's not allowed." Yeah, it's no, it's not allowed. You can't do that. Oh yeah, bad things will happen if you do. Yeah, real bad things, and we'd hate for you to have an accident, buddy. Maybe Murex. That's not a bad idea, Lunasm. Good brewing there. Good brewing brain. Well, you think I can't do a stereotypical Canadian accent? I grew up maybe geez, probably about 5 or 10 miles away from the Canadian border. It's not that hard. I mean, this is the stereotype accent. You gotta do some specific provinces like Manitoba where they really open up the A's a little bit. You gotta really stretch them out. You have that crazy Toronto accent that is like weirdly is like what they call the worst accent in the world, the Toronto accent. Is that true? Buggyman, is that true? Because they talk about how the Toronto accent's the worst accent in the world. It's the ugliest way to speak English. Do you feel that way? I know you're not Torontarian or whatever it's called. Because I've heard that, especially on TikTok lately. They've been talking about the worst accent. It's like this Toronto accent. Like the way that young kids talk in Toronto is like a weirdo way of speaking. I don't know. I know people don't like it. That's what I know. Oh, okay. It took him a while, but he got there. Is he gonna go after Jace? Only. Nahiri's Warcrafting. Mid England. Oh, bro, very simple. Well, they don't move their mouth very much when they talk like this. You talking about that Middle English accent that's almost just like almost Scottish, but they don't move their lips and mouth very much when they speak and they talk like this. I think I know what you mean. I think I know what you mean when you mean the Toronto accent, the mid England, really, kind of a lazy way of speaking. You don't move your tongues, you don't move your tongue, you don't move your lips very much, and you just kind of speak like this. Yeah, I know that one. There's a lot of accents in there. I could actually identify them. You know, there's Cornwall, there's Welsh, and you want to hear a good Welsh accent? Go talk to go watch Spice 8 Rex channel. He does it great. He's got a Welsh accent. But the upper that kind of Cockney, that bottle of water that we have the joke British accent is not everywhere. You know, because Londoners speak in the very clipped kind of way. They speak kind of like, oh, hello, I'm from London. This is like a, you know. Zombie is it? Yes, it is zombie is it. It doesn't make any sense. It's zombie is it double spell is what we're doing here today. We're just trying it out, but this guy is nuking everything that I put down, so that's a problem. Boom, boom. Third pass, the iconoclast. He's gonna nuke everything that I put down. Luckily, I get this off here. It will create a soldier, but he might nuke the soldier too. Hey, thank you so much for coming by, Cookies. I appreciate it. You know what? I thought about something the other day. Did you see that in like somewhere in Minnesota or somewhere like that, Wisconsin, a judge ruled that a burrito is a type of sandwich. It is a Mexican sandwich. That shit is hilarious. That's like the funniest thing that I've ever heard in my life. They're like, no, it's not a fucking for legal purposes. It's not its own thing. It's a yeah. Indiana judge issues a ruling after years long debate. Tacos and burritos are Mexican style sandwiches. This is now the law of the land here. A judge decided on this in Indiana. Okay, I want you to understand the point where we're at here. That this is where we're at. Mexican style sandwiches. Is it sandwich? It is. That to me is very funny. I think that is really funny. Our burritos and tacos sandwiches. Judge makes a polarizing decision here. Let's do this. That's hilarious, man. That's so funny. Mexican style sandwiches. Duff's Corp here is eating up my time. Eating up my time pretty good. I gotta go back to my poutine place and get more poutine. Shit is fire. Let's kill you. Yeah, man. I gotta bring this guy up to the Council of Mono Red here, man. The High Council of Mono Red must judge this man for his crimes. For his crims. Zoetic. Because you should not be playing Mono Red slowly. Because if you're playing Mono Red slowly, you're playing Mono Red wrongly. He's killing me softly. Yeah, 2 minutes. That's running long in Mono Red. Mono Red is gas, grass, and ass. You know what I mean? We're getting it in. You need to turn cards sideways. You don't need to be thinking about big brain plays. We all know why you're here. You're here to turn fucking cards sideways, man. Sephiroth. Sephiroth. Alright, this guy's he's just wasting my time. Alright, fantastic. So we're gonna Zoetic Glyph. He's out of timeouts, so I don't know why he keeps giving him options here. I don't know why he just keeps giving him timeouts when he's out of timeouts. I don't like that. Sorry, the thing got mute. All right, shakedown breakdown time, boys. No, you're right. The mic muted. All right. Luna. All right. Shakedown breakdown time, boys. Let's shake it, break it, quite possibly even take it. How's the sound? How's the picture? Good. I trust you, Lunasm. Great. Buggy said 5x5. We know that. Cowboy hats off. Let me fix that. I'll never forgive Buggy Man for 3 years ago. One time he told me the sound with picture was good, but the music was playing in the background and it ruined the take. Years have gone by and I've never forgiven him. Or something was fucked up. Oh yeah, the fucking standby screen was on. And he said, yeah, it's 5x5. Oh, Buggy Man. Can't believe you've been here for that long, Buggy Man, Buggy Man. It was a while ago. It was a long time ago that happened. Because I was still on my laptop, and I was still using my laptop a year and a half ago. So it was at least 2 years, at the bare minimum. All right, here we go. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because, well, you know, I'm struggling with the meta right now. I don't know if anybody else is. If you are struggling to get in edgewise with the meta, I feel you, man. And I said I need to bring my most terrible, evil, no good, very bad, evilest combination deck of mono black to crack that through that diamond one and get to mythic. That's what I got to do with this, guys. And I said, I've built 2 mono black deck previously using 2 terrible tricks. The Rush of Dread and, of course, the Avarice. And I said, but I never put them together. I never did the terrible, evil thing of putting them together. So that's what we're going to do today. And before we do that, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, well, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, you're going to be attacked by the like and subscribe. It's going to happen. He's going to rip you up, tear you down for not liking the video and becoming a villain today. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for a live streaming goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person on Twitch. Find that link down there, or on YouTube. Yeah, we actually stream on YouTube as well. Hello, YouTube chat. All you have to do is hit the bell, and all you'd have to do is hit the bell, and you'll be notified whenever we go live on YouTube, which is really great. We'd love to see you there. Check out our Discord community for all the latest news, information, get deck help, post your decks, post whatever, memes, I don't care. Go there. And, of course, this deck and all the other ones in the world that I've ever built are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So go right down there to my AetherHub, and you'll find this deck and everything else. So what are we talking about with the new Av? The new Avarice. Greed is good. We have cut down. We're going to have a removal package, pretty standard. 3 cut downs, 3 bitter triumphs. Not any more complicated than that. We're just going to go after the big target issues and take care of the aggro when it comes at us. Greedy Freebooter. Everybody makes fun of me for putting Greedy Freebooter in every deck, but I love it. It's a really great card, and what I always say, guys, is listen, they haven't reprinted Dark Ritual yet, okay? Nope, they haven't. This is the only way. I get extra treasure when it dies, and I get to scry. It's a great combination for a sacrifice. It's a great little body blocker, whatever. It's just a great early play. It helps expand, and it helps get us to where we want to go right here. So there we go. Insatiable Avarice. Now, I think this is an underrated card right here. I really do. I don't see very many people playing it. And I'm honestly kind of surprised because it's 1 black plus. It's a spree card. Spree, you see that plus? You have to pay either the 2 black or the 2, or you can pay both of them. It either searches your library for a card, then puts it on the top, and then you can draw 3 and lose 3 life. Now, you can use this defensively or offensively. I do both. I think that's what people are missing. So we can either tutor a card and get it off the top if we know we're going to draw a card, or we can actually draw 3 cards and lose 3 life, or target player loses 3 life. Forcing somebody to draw cards and lose life is a really good option, and I'll show you why in a minute. So keep that avarice in mind. You might want to put 3 of them in there. I have another one in the sideboard. Ayara's Oathsworn. Searching for a card is very useful. A 2/2 menace that gets bigger every single hit. It becomes a threat pretty quickly, especially when you're on the play and you start hitting, and all of a sudden it's a 3/3. Now it's a 4/4. Now it's starting to have a lot of power, and if you get exactly 4 1/1 counters on it, guess what? You search your library for a card, put it in your hand, and then shuffle. And that's another way of searching for the combination cards that you possibly need. Bitter Triumph we already discussed. 2 Deep Cavern Bats, just to slow them down a little bit. Deep Cavern Bats is like caltrops. You know what caltrops are? Those little spikes you throw down. It just slows the opponent down because they want to kill it. They want to get their card back, which means that it's 1 turn of them getting their card back, then 1 turn of them playing it again, or they're going to have to deal with 1/1 flying lifelink bat. It's just a little bit of an aggravation to kind of make sure that we get into our zone where we can cast our combination, spells. Fanatical Offering's not a bad one for a little bit of card draw. Again, card draw is going to be critical here. We're trying to hit 2 different combos, which gives us a certain amount of flexibility. We're not relying on 1 single ultra combo to end the game. We actually have 2, and on top of 2 combos, we just have a lot of creatures and effects that can just end the game just by muscle. So getting flow of cards in your hand is nice. He's a great combination with Greedy Freebooter. Especially if somebody's going to play removal on something, he's a great way to just sacrifice it for my own cards and the map token that lets you explore, either gets you a mana or puts a 1/1 counter on something, so right there. Gix, Yawgmoth Praetor. We got to have a Praetor. 2 black and 1, 3/3 Gix, legendary creature for Phyrexian Praetor. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, its controller may pay 1 life. If they do, they draw a card. I don't ever really use this discard ability. It's not super cool, but either way, we want that draw a card and lose 1 life. This is especially useful if you use Avarice to put a card on top, swing when you know you're hit, like with Aya's Oathsworn, because she's Menace, she might hit. You can get the card for free. You don't have to do anything. You'll draw the card that you selected right off the top, so it's good stuff right there. Next one. Losing my voice a little bit. 1 black and 2, Preacher of the Schism, Vampire Cleric. He is ending up in more and more black decks for me. He's just value, man. And you know he's really good against red, because there's not a lot of red that stocks a 4-banger or a 5-banger to hit out, and if they do, they don't frequently have them. So he's kind of a tricky guy to deal with. He is a Vampire Cleric with Death Touch. Whenever he attacks the player with most life, we create a 1/1 Vampire Creature token with lifelink, or whenever when we have the most life or tied, we draw a card and lose. So again, card draw, token generation, life gain. He just does a little bit of everything here. I mean, he's just good. He's just a solid guy right there. We love to see him. So again, aggressive play, especially when he's attacking. He's Death Touch. He's a great blocker. He's a great attacker. Just an all-around solid card drawing utility. He's like you know, I always call those Swiss Army knife cards that do a little bit of everything. He's like a black Swiss Army knife right there. He's like a mono black Swiss Army knife. So now we're gonna get to our combo plays. This is what we're talking about here. We got some good stock standard stuff. Rush of Dread. Believe it or not, it's been a month since I played the last Rush of Dread card. This is pain, guys. And I don't know why I never came back to it. It's a little expensive, but even when you don't pull off the infinite combo, or the instant kill combo, it's a terrible fate to behold. 2 black and 1, and then you spree. You can add 1, they sacrifice half their creatures rounded up. They discard half their cards rounded up, or they lose half their life rounded up. Brutal. You can pay 6 and get 2 of them, or you could possibly even pay 8 and get all of them and really make it hurt. That is bad. Now, of a particular note is the lose half their life. If you haven't seen it yet, if you combine that with Bloodladder of Aclazotz, it makes you instantly win the game. Because even if they have an odd number of life, we are rounded up. So if they have 21 life and they lose half their life rounded up, well, that's 11. Well, whenever they lose life, they lose twice that much life. That means they're going to lose 22 out of 21. And last time I checked, -1 means you lose the game. So the Rush of Dread, Bloodletter of Aclazot's combo is serious. I'm surprised more people don't play it. It is a little bit easy to disrupt. You need Bloodletter out. But even so, just hitting somebody for half their life and then swinging in, even if they're not dead, forcing them to sacrifice, it is just such a finisher card. It is just absolute brutality that we bring in with Rush of Dread right there. Bloodletter, of course, is 3 black and 1, 2/4 flying vampire demon. Whenever they would lose much life during their turn, they lose twice as much life instead. Remember I talked about using a card offensively? That makes Insatiable Avarice, it makes opponents lose 6 life. So even if you get your opponent down to 6 life, you could pay Avarice on your turn, make them lose 3, that's doubled. Guess what? They lost 6 life, they instantly lose the game. So now you're looking at a lot of these late game combos that just close the game off. You want even worse ones? Here's Sheldred. Yeah, she's here. We love her. 2 black, 2 black, and 2 4/5 Phyrexian Praetor. I literally love her. Death Touch, whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life, and whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. Dangerous. She's a dangerous woman, okay? And she's got a big old dragon engine body, and we love her for that. She is just a huge threat on the board. Everybody knows her. Everybody knows what power this card has. But now, let me show you another combination that we previously ran in some other decks, and we're combining everything now. Sheldred the Apocalypse. Again, Insatiable Avarice. Guess what? Player draws 3 cards and loses 2 life. Loses 3 life. Forcing your opponent to draw 3 cards when you have Sheldred on the board makes them lose 6 life, okay? And lose 3 life on top of that. That makes them lose 9. If you offensively play Insatiable Avarice with Sheldred on the board, they lose 9 life. If you have Bloodletter out, that's 18 life. So we have 2 versions with 4 different cards of like so many combination plays of life loss that we can cause with Insatiable Avarice, with Sheldred, with Bloodletter, with Rush of Dread. It is terrible. It is just, it's just doom, okay? It is absolute doom for an opponent. If they get them down, if we whittle them down to like by 10, 12, 9, we get the damage in there, there's like almost, it's inescapable. They're gonna lose that last bit of life. Just for funsies, I threw in that last Vein Ripper. What I like to do with Vein Ripper, if you want another cool combination, do Rush of Dread. Make them sacrifice half their people. They gain 2 and lose 2 each time that they get a hit right there. So if they have like a big board, if they're going to like full Boros aggro or something like that, and you make them sacrifice like 4 or 5 things, they're going to gain and lose a whole bunch of stuff like that. So very, very useful stuff right there. He's at 3 black and 3, 6/5. And of course his ward is very effective too, because they're going to have to gain and drain 4. We're going to gain 4 and they're going to lose 4. One hidden Necropolis, 21 swamps, 1 Dross Pit for the card draw there, and a Cavern of Souls, just in case we need to choose Vampire, to make sure we get Bloodletter out and we don't need that combination right there. We want to make sure we hit it. 22 creatures, everything from vampires to assassins. It's actually humans and vampires are the big one in this one. 8 instants, 6 sorceries, 24 lands altogether with a 2.5 average. It is alchemy legal. It is standard legal. Either one for your pleasure. It'll work especially well. But yeah, I just like the mix and match combo. It's like, you don't need to wait for one of your combos to come up, because generally if you're just drawing cards, you're either going to get Bloodletter, or you're going to get Bloodletter the Avarice, or you're going to get Sheldred and Avarice, or you're going to get Dread and a Vein Ripper, or you're going to get Dread and Sheldred. Like, you're going to hit something that's going to close the game out. You're just going to hit something. As long as you keep drawing cards, place pressure down on your ops, you're gonna get the card to close the game out. So here we go. I maybe have another Avarice in there, maybe another Bat, maybe Go for the Throat, maybe another Vein Ripper. That's about the only suggestions I had for swapping for my best of 3 boys. Shout out to the best of 3 boys. If you're a best of 3 boy, leave a comment. Here's the horizontal view. If you're a horizontal guy, I prefer vertical. Even in paper, I line up all my cards vertical in a long line and look at them. I don't know why. It just makes it easier for me. I don't know. Something about this isn't great. it just is muddy to me. But that's what we're looking at right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. It curves out pretty nicely into 4, and then we only have 1, 6 on the back end right there. Gix's Command wouldn't be a bad 5-drop if in case you wanted to throw that in there. Maybe we add that. But that's what we're looking at like there. It is charging up Diamond. It is probably what's going to get me to Mythic. I'm going to try to crack Mythic with it tomorrow. And then it'll be 100% Mono Black Mythic certified for your pleasure. So let's get into the game. Let's get into it. Yeah. I think we're playing Standard with this one. Yeah, I think we're playing just 100% Standard Legal Ranked. Here we go with the new Avarice. Uh-oh. Ban Key Boon. Zaverts, I feel like you're making fun of me. You're making fun of the fact that I like these mono black combos. Is that what you're doing, man? Bonus game. Oh, he's got the early plays there. That can't be legal. Boom. Okay. Cloaked Reveler. Boom. Alright, so we're going to hold on. We're going to play that removal. Face down card. Face down in the dirt. She said it doesn't hurt. I should have done this earlier. Boom. So you have a shot. Sokuzan, Crucible. Draws. It's going in. L. L. Bip. That's the highest I've been all season. Mono black back in the menu. That you're right about that, Lewo. Lewo. All right, guys, we're raiding you out to somebody right here. Who you want to go see? I did my time. I spent my bread. Mexican sandwich. Who you want to go see right now? Black never went off the menu. The Philius, the Kilius, the number one Chilius, Headology, Mojo, Mercurio, Christmas. Who the fuck is Shadow Cloaks? The Call of Duty DJ? Well, who's he? Does he play Magic? The Call of Duty YD? I don't know who that is. Oh, he's got 58,000. He's not even going to notice me rating him. He's got 58,000 followers, bro. My man has 58,000 followers. He's not even gonna fucking know that I rated him. Not gonna fucking notice. $1.5 million on TikTok. I bet he does. You really want me to? You want me to? I will. I don't even think he's gonna fucking even realize I did that. Oh, okay. We're just gonna go with the Philliest, the Killiest, the #1 chilliest. Adios, everyone. Will Thorpe, thank you for coming. Quavonda, Fernan Riviera, Vorpal, thank you all for coming. It's a totally unrelated game, I know. All right, everyone, we're out of here. Say hi to E Philly for me. Good night, good night, Zyran. Good night, Buggy. Good night, Stig. Grin out. Adios, everyone. Bye-bye.